Hello, Malik Carrington here, Family Budget Fisherman. Thank you for tuning in to this another special episode on this channel. Of course, you read it in the thumbnail and in the description below. I got a a mini haul, as we would call it, from Tackle Warehouse, and got an item or two of something from other companies. And I'm also going to be interspersing that with some things that I'm doing for beginning for the new year for the channel. So stay tuned. Let's talk about it. All right. Well, thank you for remaining tuned in to this channel. As I mentioned, I got a lot of things that I want to discuss with you, and I hope this isn't a long video, but I'm going to intersperse that through me sharing with you some of the things that are going on. That I purchased from Tackle Warehouse. Before I do the Tackle Warehouse, you all remember I did the Amazon haul, and for whatever reason, I forgot to show these Neds. I think these are some cool looking Neds right here. These are called the Jiggity Uncle Ned, and I'm going to be using these beginning next year. This is called Oyster Shooter, and it's just a cool color and a cool design. So I wanted to share that with you. That's the only one. The rest of this is from Tackle Warehouse specifically. I got a few things. I want to do the hooks next. So Trapper Tackle made these hooks, and I think these are some of the best designed wide gap hooks in the market. And unfortunately, what happened to the founder and co-owner of these, it's a real tragedy. I got a chance to hear him tell his story. There's a video on YouTube where he tells his whole story and how he's trying to rebound from all that. But, you know, I don't know why the circumstances happened the way they did. But let me tell you, if any of you have ever used these hooks, these are some great hooks. And I can't stress how good of a deal it is on Tackle Warehouse. So I bought 30 packs of those hooks, as you can see here, 30 packs. And if you've known me, heard me on this channel before, I bought many packs in times past. So I recommend these. These are the wide gaps, the heavy cover wide gaps. This is the triple X extra heavy. This is the extra heavy. And then these are the standard. All of these are 3/0 because I noticed that I have plenty of 5/0. I have plenty of 2/0. I have some 4/0. But my favorite, I think my sweet spot for wide gap hooks are 3/0 for some odd reason, pun intended. So I wanted to share that right off. Of course, no tackle box can be complete without the Gets It. Okay, the Gets It is old school. I bought it. It was a great deal on these little Gets It's. The pack's not open right now, but yeah, it's a real good deal on those. Then I got some Lunker Ripsters, Elowife. I think you pronounce it Elowife. I like those. I'm going to be throwing those a little bit more. I got this Elowife. These are 4.5 inch. I got them in this color. Elowife or Elwife, and in what is this called? Ice Shad. Ice Shad. Got those. And then I got some Cash Outs by Skeet Reese. These are some really good baits. I've caught some good baits in 2022. I am going to be doing a video. Hopefully I'll get it up before the week is up. A video talking about some of my favorite baits in several categories for 2022. And I think it'll give you a sense of, as a beginner or intermediate or even in some cases an expert fisherman, what you can do, particularly with spinning gear, if you want to move in that direction, or if you are in that direction exclusively. You'll see some of my favorites. I got some topwater baits that are favorite. I got some reaction baits. Certainly everybody's got a finesse bait. So hopefully you'll see that video come out either sometime this week, before the new year for sure. Um, you all don't know this, but I give away a lot of equipment. Even today, as I'm recording this video, some of you may not see it until a day afterward. I gave away about a little over $200 worth of fishing equipment, rod, reel, and some baits, some pretty expensive baits. I've done that over the years of this channel. That $200 probably adds up to maybe $1,000 worth of bait and tackle I've given away this year. Also, the year before that, the same thing, and the year before that, going all the way back to the beginning of this channel in April of 2019. Matter of fact, we celebrate our 4th birthday in April of 2023. I am going to do, beginning in 2023, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing giveaways. So for those of you who've been rocking with me, hanging out with me in this channel, certainly those of you who go back years on this channel, those of you who have been commenting, and I'm going to be honest with you, I like the challenge comments, but I'm looking for comments that are very thought-provoking. And I'm because I want for you to add to the conversation. I want for you to add to the value of being a fisherman. And so for many of you, you've been doing that. And I want to reward you with different types of baits and lures. You know, I'm going to be going back over the years and looking at some of the very interesting comments that have been given on this channel. And I'm just going to shoot you out something. Just know if you're out there. Then I'm going to do some of the, the blind competitions, given away by, spinning something on YouTube and so forth. Just let you know that is coming up. These Savage baits, I guess these are the competitors to the Mega Bass, Deep Dark Sleeper. And, everybody's got to have some competition. If it's not Berkeley competing with everybody, it's Booyah. If it's not Booyah competing with everybody, Savage is getting their dig in. And this is their response to the Mega Bass. And these are 3-inch half ounce. And they are, what colors are these? Structured gill is what it's called. Yeah, structured gill. Is that there? Structured gill. Okay. So I got those. I got some pad crashers. These are some of the bigger pad crashers. Dick's is finally starting to get in some real good pad crashers. They got a lot of Pad Crash Juniors, which I really, really like. But here are a couple of the regular size pad crashers. And I'm going to, of course, do some frogs. And that was another thing I'm going to be doing more of. I'm going to be doing more of the videos that some of you are asking for. Some of you are asking for me to show you fishing. I've always wanted to show you how to get the equipment, not necessarily show you fishing, but to that end, I'm going to be putting more fishing equipment because next year I plan on getting another boat with spot lock on it, with live scan or live scope on it, 360 on it. I mean, I'm going to look like a competitive bass fisherman, and I'm not. So just FYI, it's coming up next year. And this is by Blitz Lures. Isn't that striking how much it looks like the Vega Frog from The Sixth Sense? And I got it because of that. I thought it was a striking similarity to it. And, the guys over at Sixth Sense think everybody's always copying them. And I say this, there is no original, like, if you go back to, oh my goodness, the Rapala or Rapala, however you want to say it. They're they're part of the original group, when it comes to lures and stuff like that. And I think, the further back you go, the more original you are. But this right here looks like a real dig. But I think I'm going to be throwing it. Here's another one that looks very similar. This is pretty nice. Blitz Lures. Forgive me on my ranting, but this is the time I get a chance to have a conversation with you while other things are happening. So Here's another one, and these are new. These are the magic worms by, this is the combination between missile baits, and if you can see down there, it says robo worm. This is their combination deal that they've put together. I may have shared this with you before. I think I may have bought some before. I can't remember as I'm talking to you right now, but I know Omnia had some. But these are going to be some great baits. They took missile baits, you know, John Cruz, the bass fishing competitor John Cruz, who owns Missile Baits. They took his design and mixed it in with Robo Worms worm technology, and they have come up with what I think is going to be one of the best straight tail worms in the market. This is John's Juice, by the way. And then I got another one called Junebug Dream. Junebug Dream. Isn't that a pretty color right there? Junebug Dream. So look forward to that. I'm going to be buying more of those colors as well. Matter of fact, I may be replacing some of the similar colors in the exclusive Robo Worm and Missile Bait style for the combo, because I just think that it looks so good. Now, here's another one. This is fairly new by Yum Baits. They've gotten their minnow version out. This is called the FF Sonar Minnow. Okay, it's fairly new. Yum FF Sonar Minnow. And this color here is the Gizzard Shad, and it looks pretty good. This color here is the Sight Minnow. Sight Minnow. Let's see if I can pull one out. If the bait's open here. I mean, not open, but you can get the top open. If I can't, I'm not going to worry too much about it. And take up, no. One day I'll open it up and I'll share it with you. I got a couple of packs of the Sight Minnow, so here's two of the Sight Minnow. And then here's one of the straight goby. So I think that's pretty cool. And then here's another one of the Skeet Reach Cash Out. I don't know how many of you have ever caught fish on these cash outs, but they are really, really good baits. And then here, I guess, is another one of my the Lunker City Ripsters. The IU, is it what it's pronounced? AYU, IU. And then from DL Tackle, of course, I got it from Tackle Warehouse. From DL Tackle, we got a bunch of little jigs. These are 3/16 baby jigs, because once again, sometimes you have to downsize. I know a lot of us bass fishermen love to throw the 3 1/4 ounce, full ounce, maybe even a half ounce, we think. But sometimes you got to get all the way down to a 3/16 if you want to make it happen, and put on smaller trailers that go along with it. So that's going to be happening as well. Like I said, this was a combination of a mini haul, and a conversation with you about what's going to be happening. And I'm looking forward, beginning with this video. Let's start commenting and having some questions. You're going to be surprised at some of the giveaways. I'm going to be doing 2 grand prize giveaways in a year. And when I say grand prize, if you all are familiar enough with this channel, when I say grand prize, I mean a grand prize. Oh yes, because I have quite a bit of high-end rods that are still in plastics, and they need to be given away, plain and simple. And I'm going to be giving some of them away. But what I want for you to do is to like this video. I want you to to subscribe to the channel. I want you to share this video out with your friends and neighbors and whomever else you think could benefit from what I share with you on this channel. And let's see it grow. I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. And I know that there was a little time in between where it had been a while since I had posted. I should have been over 2,000. My goal for 2023 is to hit 5,000 subscribers, maybe even more than that. So if you can help me out and help the algorithm for YouTube, let's make this channel grow. Like I said, I'm going to do my part on this side of the camera. Do your part on that side of the camera best as you can. I trust that you will. And with all that said, don't ever do anything to break your family's budget. Trying to buy all of this equipment, but everything legal, everything ethical. Do whatever you can to break your personal best. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. God bless.